Greetings. This is Pastor Pule Magale here again on His Grace podcast. Thank you for joining us. I've got a little announcement that I would like us to do. For the next coming 17 minutes, I'll be out of frame because we had a technical glitch that we couldn't, manage to deal with. But for the rest of an hour that is coming, you'll enjoy the rest of the episode. But please don't mind when you don't see me on screen for the next coming 17 minutes. But after all, I would like you to enjoy the rest of the film and the rest of the episode. In Jesus' name, amen. Greetings again. This is Pastor Pule Magale here on His Grace podcast. Thank you for joining us, and may the good Lord be with you. We are starting season 2, and I am definitely sure that this is going to be one of the seasons that we are going to enjoy ourselves into. So I just want to thank you for every minute that you are taking with us. May the good Lord be with you. Today I am not alone. I am with the Sonos, all the way from Johannesburg. And this family, they are actually taking nothing else when it comes to a marriage. We are talking about godly marriage on this one. So I just want to introduce to you the Sonos. Greetings, Pastor Sono and Mama Sono.
Greeting. Yeah.
Amen.
Yes, we're happy to be here.
Yes, Ndadaka.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then Mama Sono?
Yeah, greetings, Moruti Pule.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. We are excited.
Amen.
We hope the Lord will help us share whatever we can with the children of God to stabilize marriages.
Amen. Family, this is going to be a good one. Please embrace yourself, because as we sit now, nothing else that is going to be astray or to go astray. I'm going to ask each and everyone who will be commenting, please comment godly, because this is a Christian content, and we strongly believe that we're going to bring in even the young ones so that they can also understand what is it. We are going to speak about pre-marriage and pre-counseling and all that. I've got Papa Joseph Sono here, and Mama Sono is going to be a good one. Here we go. That's Sono to Mama Sono.
Yes, Moruti.
It's been some time.
Yeah, it's from last year you've been trying to have us.
Actually, I wanted you from season 1.
But we're happy that finally we managed to be here today.
Amen.
We're very, very happy.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yeah. Mama Sono, it's been some time talking about this one, and you said, we'll make it. But finally,
Yes.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
This family is only advocating for godly marriages. Now we are going to start with premarital counseling and stuff, because Papa Sono is tough on that one, and we're going to start with Papa Sono just to take us through the issues of going into a marriage prepared, because we don't want to go into a marriage end up divorcing, because divorce is not what God wants. Okay, so I strongly believe that Pastor Sono is going to take us through this one. Papa Sono.
Yes, Moruti.
Thank you very much, man. What are the actually benefits of entering a marriage being counseled?
It's so surprising that sometimes if you get into something that you so wish and so desire to enjoy, if you don't have the know-how, it's so difficult. And the benefits are that sometimes, you are counseled, you are told that now you are moving out of the stage of courtship, because courtship and staying with the person is two different things.
Wow.
And the benefits are that your eyes get opened and you get to understand that you are no longer in courtship. Now you are going to face a reality. You have to wake up with one and the same face, and sometimes you feel that I never planned for this. I don't know that really what I was doing. Why did I take such a step and get myself joined to this person? Those are some of the things that when you are counseled, your eyes are open and you get to understand that it's easy to can live with another person.
Wow.
And there are things that you learn, that you are taught that it's different when you are courtshipping, because now the reality dawns that I have to live with this person for the rest of my life. And there are things that you begin to learn.
Yes.
I'll just make an example. That when you are courtshipping, you find that a person that's so decent when you go to a restaurant, a person eats a bit to a certain limit.
Yeah.
But as a gentleman, you become surprised that when you are in coach, after you have been cancelled, that you know, in marriage is different. You may find that this woman eats more than you. You know, those are some of the things that, if you are not told, you find that okay. I didn't know that this person eats like this. That's benefit number one. Number two, you find that they snore, you know. Then you realize that, okay, fine. I was told that, okay, this person may or she snores.
What do you ask me?
You know, premarital counseling helps a lot because also issues of finances are touched. You know, how to run your finances as a couple. And secondly, another thing that we also touch in premarital counseling, we emphasize teamwork. Teamwork is very, very important. You know, I'll give an example. If you remember Nehemiah, when Nehemiah wanted to build the walls after they were destroyed, you know, Nehemiah had to come up with a team.
Come on now, Mruti.
And when Nehemiah came with a team, his goal was to build the walls. But at the same time, Nehemiah knew that we have an enemy, Tobias and Sanballat. And as a team, when we want to build this wall, we must know that our enemy is there and how to guard against an enemy. So in premarital counseling, your eyes also get open that it's not everyone will be happy for you when you get married.
Come on now.
Sometimes even your very Christian friends,
even family members,
you know, family members are worse because, you know, for an example, you find that because of cultures.
Come on, Ruth.
You know, you find that like I'm Tonga. And getting married to a Zulu, if I may tell you that, you know, Zulu, and my family members wanted me to get married to a Tonga. And you know, in premarital counseling, those are some of the things that people are told that, okay, your family may not like your choice and your decision, but you'll have to abide by it. You know,
do you mean abiding?
You have to support your partner.
Oh, I see.
When your family are taking, you know, isn't it that sometimes when you are now living together, a family, you may tell you that if you go to them that, hey man, I'm having a problem with my spouse. 1, 2, 3. Your family says, we told you, you should have married in our Tonga culture. You know, the culture also comes in. And some of the things that, you know, in premarital counseling that I emphasize, teamwork. Teamwork is very, very important, Moruti, because as a couple, when you begin your life together, you find that maybe you get this gentleman, you know, whom I also call Vugaibambe.
What does that mean?
You know, Vugaibambe, there are these gentlemen, always they wake up, they leave their socks is there, they leave everything there. The Vugaibambe, you know, he brushes his teeth, is on the street. You know, and it happens a lot in marriage, you know. So those are some of the things that people, when we counsel them, we ask them, can you cope with this if you marry this person? You find that the gentleman is not used to doing some chores. Now there is this saying that kitchen it's a woman's thing, and it's not biblical. You can't give me even one scripture that says kitchen. Now, by the way, if you know, we also show that, okay, in marriage, when you get married, let's remember the founder of this family and marriage, Kimudimu. And Ilimudimu, I always make this example, Kerry, you know, we pastors and most leaders, you'll find that it's so strange. We don't believe the Bible, the whole of it, simply because we miss what God said in Genesis.
What that will be?
In Genesis, when people get married, Mudimu, what did God say? A man, it is not good for a man to be alone. Okay? Sheba Mudimu ring, a man can't be alone. And God says, I'll make him a helper. Suitable. Now, the focus here is, who is being helped? A man, not a woman.
Okay.
So now, that is why I'm saying always, you know, when we counsel people, we tend to show them, kitchen ke mosebetsi wa basadi.
Wow.
Because if you check hantle in marriage, who cooked for Adam? Anakwaliwan. Who washed Adam's clothes? If Adam had clothes, or if he was wearing skins in those never. Who washed these skins? Because next one is if as a and then if Nasa
even the environment,
even the environment, who tied it to the environment? Do you understand?
Mama son, Papa is going to now. So I just wanted to check, Mom. Are you also that lady who believes that everything inside the house must be shared equally?
We don't even discuss shared equally. We don't. As a lady, as the woman in the house, I do my part. However, I'm blessed to be married to a man who believes in certain aspects. For an example, in all the years I've been married to my husband, in all the years I've been married to him, I've never done his laundry. From the very first day, he prefers to do his own laundry. It's not because I sat down and said, no, you will help me with your laundry. You will. I've never. He does his own laundry. He does his own ironing. He has.
How many years are you?
Beyond 25. How many years now? We've been together. 25. We had a break of divorce that was for 6 to 7 years. And then we reconciled. And we've been reconciled for over 15 years now. Because now our eyes are enlightened. But to answer your question, after I have cooked and dished up, remember, Ronabi, it's just the two of us. Our daughter is now out. So he assists me. I never say, hey, I've cooked. You must come. And I think it's because of that policy he believes that God gave me Mama Sono as a helper. So she helps me. So, but it's because Muruti, it can cause conflict if people can sit down and discuss.
Come on now.
For half. It will cause conflicts. Like he said, it depends on who you are married to. And we thank God because it's one of the benefits of premarital counseling. This is where it will be touched to say, do you believe in half or do you believe... Namuruti, I grew up in a family that was solely 90% women. And few males in a family house. So we were doing a lot of the work, and you know, our male brothers and cousins, they used not to do much. But when I got married to Mr. Sono, I found a man who says, I do my own laundry. I do my own ironing. Oh, you cooked a lot of meals. You have too many pots. Let me assist you. I never say, come, it's your turn. We don't even have a timetable. That is also what can cause conflict, where you want to sit your men down and say, it's your day of dishes, it's your day off, it's your day off.
You doing this, Mama, is it submission or is it respect or is it love?
It's love. It's love. It's love. So where there is love, submission is automatic. It's never difficult to submit. For an example, you long wanted us to come. And I never pushed and said, let me go alone. He was busy. He's a businessman. Mama, he was busy. I never said, no, I can go and do this alone. No. I had to submit and wait. For the term, for him to be free, for him to be available, for him to say yes. That is why we are seated together here. Because we are a team. We are a team.
And then if I may ask, Papa, what is the right age for a young ones to commit into marriage?
Specifically, you can't determine that, you know? Yes. It is said if you are 18, if I'm correct, you already you regarded as an adult according to the Constitution. True. But we also remember that if we check according to the Jewish culture, a boy when he's at the age of 12, 13, that boy is being set down by elderly people
for coaching
at the age of 13. They start showing him that now at your age of 13 you don't have to mingle that much with your peers. get guys who are of your age, maybe 15 upwards.
Yeah.
Because now you are preparing yourself to be men.
Wow.
You
So they
be-
start them
at an earlier age.
Yeah.
So it will be difficult really to can say at this age marry.
Oh,
However, we wouldn't encourage young people who have not enjoyed their life to get married.
Wow. If I may ask, enjoyed, what does enjoy?
I'll give a simple example. With my daughter, I told her when she started working, she's 27 now.
Okay.
And then she started working very early. You know, when she completed at the tertiary.
Yeah.
I said to her, Tsakani, at your age, you have to enjoy, travel, work for yourself.
Yeah.
You don't.
When you talk about enjoying, I thought maybe you're bringing in going out and partying and all.
No. I told her, you have to travel, you know. Go to Devon, go to Cape Town.
Wow.
Don't bind yourself for now with marriage.
Wow.
Marriage is not the goal. Marriage is the last thing you can think of, my child.
Marriage is not a goal.
Yes.
Wow.
You have to explore, experiment in a way, make yourself happy, learn things, learn certain cultures outside, travel.
Wow.
Can you think of it? Here you are sometimes, you are working and all that at the age of 19.
Yeah.
Already, you have 2 kids. Your responsibilities have now grown because you have to take care of those kids. And then you find that at the time, your friends who are at your age are enjoying life.
Murut, come on now.
You see? So you'll want to live a double life in your marriage. That enjoyer.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, I have to be a wife.
Wow. So, Murut, if
I wanted to add on enjoyment. Muruti, there are Christian parties.
Wow.
There are Christian parties. Young people have an opportunity to have a good time.
Come on now.
There are camps, there are outings, there are Christian parties, there are Christian gatherings. The difference is between them and the world is no alcohol and no sex.
Hey.
That's the two. But the rest, the beautiful music, the dancing, you do enjoy yourself at a young age. And for me, Murut, it also means responsibility.
I hear you, ma'am.
You cannot commit into marriage and you are not responsible. Gone are those days that with us, it was different. All the men had to say was, I love you. That's it. When he said, I love you, you jump. Hey, I'm loved. But now, times are different. These young people have advanced.
Come on now.
We are living in a different dispensation. They want specific houses, specific cars. With us, it was just, can the car take you from point A to B? But with them, they want specific cars and specific houses. So, age may not be the issue, but maturity. Are you matured to understand as a young man that you are taking responsibility to take care of somebody's child?
Wow.
And where are you going to put them after you are married? Rona, we used to marry and go live in a garage where a car must be parked. Rona, we used to live there.
No councelling, nothing.
And you get married in a one-room house, one room. You have a big house, we hire a room at your house. But our children can't tell us. Remember, we move from glory to glory.
Come on, mama.
From faith to faith. Our children can't tell us that that's where they want to start. I love the way my husband coached our young daughter. The first thing is, when you start working, these are the things you need to make sure you have in place. Rona, we were not told that. That's why we lived in garage and all that. So it's maturity, Muruti. There's no specific age. Maturity, accountability, and are you responsible?
Sure.
If you have those, I think we can give you,
Courtship and cohabitation, those are 2 different things.
Yes.
So, courtship you spoke of, is it a good thing to do or bad thing to do?
I wouldn't say it's a bad thing or what, but I think courtship is it helps you, it's good.
What are the benefits?
Because the benefits are that you also get to know the person, even if you don't stay together, you know. And secondly, you begin to understand a person's goals and intentions.
I hear you.
What are their plans about you? Now, I would say again, courtship, it mustn't be entered by people who are not matured, if I may put it that way. It is very, very important that at least when you enter into courtship, know what you are doing. It's a decision you're taking that, okay, now I'm matured, then this is what I want to do with my life. I need to settle down.
So in courtship, you can just date, but not stay together.
You can't stay together.
Remember, now you are turning into cohabitation.
Exactly. And God forbids that. You see. So in courtship, it's very good that at least you go and drink tea, come back, go separate ways. And by the way, in courtship now, you shouldn't feel like now you are bound. This is it's something similar to marriage. Okay? You know, there are those people who are courtshipping that they can't even go by themselves to stairs and eat a burger. He has to consult the opposite sex whom he's dating. Can I go and do this? You know? Or if maybe the person comes and then we are courtshipping, they know that your family, you have introduced your partner to your family, then he comes, maybe wants to come and see you. He doesn't find you, then he's angry now.
I see.
You know. So those are some of the things that a person knows that in courtship they don't own you.
So even in courtship, you encourage the couples not to engage in any sexual contact?
No. Right. And by the way, you know, things happen now of late. People also, you know, they do get into these things, you know, but we make sure that we discourage them. We discourage that.
You know, Muruti, to add on what Mr. Sono has said. Cohabiting is called fat and set.
Yes, that's the easiest.
Let's call it like it is and not beat about the bush. It's fat and set. And many times it has disastrous results in marriages. You also lose respect within that period for this young woman or this young man. So it's not advisable. Courtship is merely getting to know one another on proper systems, proper setups, you know, and our young people today are more educated than we were then. So they know what is it to avoid and what is it not to avoid. Because Muruti, our young people now are educated, are working, they've got big monies, they buy houses even before they are married. So what is the first thing to do? Avoid the person you are in courtship with coming for a sleepover.
Hi, Mama.
You avoid these things. Why? Yes, because you want to make sure by the time we get married, we still respect one another. That is important.
Then you can enjoy your
and you
marriage.
can enjoy your marriage. But if you already know her or him and you lose respect, the whole thing is very disastrous. This is where now you have to call Mr. Sono to come and say, okay, you did this, God forgives, but your family can still stand. And now you have to attend unnecessary counseling. I may refer to it like that because you did not do proper premarital counseling. And remember, more premarital counseling, this is where things surface. Or I have a house already. Oh, you have a house. Please don't take her to your house or him, you know, to your house. Make sure that you are at a place that is...
Is it necessary for a young couple to have standards before they get into a marriage? Because, you know, sometimes you might end up getting into a marriage with someone who doesn't meet your standards. So is it necessary to have that?
To set up a standard for yourself that, okay, this is what... I would say it's a very good thing. It will help, but it shouldn't be... a thing that a person puts as number one.
All right.
You know, God number one,
Wow.
It's very important. Put God first.
Yeah.
And number 2, the standard you set, make sure it aligns with God's plan about your life.
Wow.
You see.
Wow.
And it is a very good thing to set up a standard, and it also helps you that you protect yourself as a he or she on what you want in life and the person you expect to have in life and commit to.
Wow.
Like my wife said, in those days, in our time, life is different, Like you find a person at I love you, then you know that totally nyalo. You did not have those things. You were not schooled and taught some of the things by our parents. But with our generation, young people, remember that they get information left and right, and then they set up standards for themselves. But no, this is what I want. For an example, here you set up a standard with a personal or maybe, because a simple example, you believe in that, okay, currently when you clean the floor, you must use a mop. And then also believer standards is how she must kneel. Those are conflict of interest and all that, So there are those standards that help in life, to tell the honest truth.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And then for people now who are now in marriage, as you've been doing this for some time, what are the common things that makes people to split or maybe to have differences in their marriage?
Sometimes you find that people, when they get married, open up. Because of umona na lady cave.
Come on now. Oh.
At a distance. You see. And then ubone le botle ba gage. O koko crying or and you forget that when you live together, this person won't keep singing wire in marriage. And you also forget that women's body develop quickly once you are in marriage. There are those things that will also show you that so when you get married, literally do that together, there will be changes because a woman's body develop very quickly. Probably changes. When a guy or remain smart, and that is why you find that women admire you. How Brasem, Brasem man. And a Brasem tolo Brasam Hachor Kinyes. So Brasam Anzana Rio. I shapeless in Mutoki Lane. And Brasem Alivalor Unamoratali, Kwakadi caves and all that.
So as times go so on.
I get now you upilali and reality dawns now. Kitsoalis Fato say wire.
And she's no longer 18.
You understand? Then they grow. Women and all that. And then another thing, it also causes people to split. I was saying to my wife, hey, what divorce a bishop so, and the wife is 60-something, is 60-something, Lena. I'm beginning to, where are you going? Where are you going? Now, most people tend to say, no, Mandela what divorce and at this age 80-something. You are not Mandela.
You are not Mandela.
You are not Mandela. You understand?
Are not yours.
They differ. But come to think of it. So I said to my wife, if you want the house to be sold, the bishop will say. We don't tell the people the truth. That's where we're destroying people's life. Bishop will say, I know now a young man in a body Asiem Sadi Konklung, as everything at let him go. You see? So another thing that which also causes a separation in marriage, extramarital affairs, Maruti.
On both.
Either another person or both.
Wow, Mama, you are nodding your head on this one.
No, let him continue. I'll come in.
You see, it also destroys lives. It also destroys marriage.
Wow.
And if you can notice, women in this age at Pilamoyone, if you can, they come in different sizes and colors, and it's like they are more beautiful than the women we married.
They come in.
Yes, we have to be truthful.
Yeah, they come in
different. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, and that is why you find it's vice versa. Only these boys whom they call the Bentens.
Yes.
The reason why the Benten is because women, the more they grow, they mature like an old wine.
Come on now.
And the more they look more beautiful to a young person. That is why they get so attracted to these old women.
Oh, yes.
And yet, utolo the person no pilanle na yena mo shebile pona rai mo kibone somebody kamole, you know.
Yeah.
A little flower.
Yeah.
Those are some of the things that which Moruti they destroy families.
Don't you think Moruti at some point said Moruti destroyer more relationship? Because you find people as they become too comfortable.
Yes.
You know, even though you need to gym,
exactly. Look good, exactly.
Because if you don't do so, somehow
yes. Although that we wouldn't say that much, it capitalize on the traholo, ne? Because you find a man or a woman, they do go to gym, they look trim, the gentleman, it's okay, but still, you find that their heart and their attraction are more. You understand?
Okay, Mama.
Okay, I wanted just to add on what he says. I think, Muruti, communication is also important because...
Communication.
I tell you now, we are at a point where we are able to talk. If you are attracted outside, talk. And I know it's not easy. There is room. It depends how you relate. Talk, Muruti. Talk. Open up. I am not happy with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But please, let's fix it. Because somehow the spiritual realm is powerful.
Come on now.
Because Muruti, you don't have to go out and announce that I'm no longer happy. The spiritual realm is powerful and people don't believe it. If I leave home and I'm not happy, the spiritual realm is aware I'm not happy. And spirit will be set in place to I had a was it 2013 when I had this teacher that would always see that the principal's dress is not in order. And I spoke about it. I had a teacher, Murutu, who would come to my office and I would have left home. He might not have seen that my dress or whatever is not. But I had a teacher who would then fix me. Principal, so Rubabsona Gaibonang. And it continued, it's a male. And I told him, that's what I mean by communicate, Murut. I told him, I said, there's a teacher at my workplace like this, and he can see every time my belt is not properly. Please check me. Make sure I'm okay when I leave. Make sure I'm okay because, and if I wasn't happy, and there he is, he always fixes me.
I see.
Communication is important.
So you don't want to open a gap.
Yes. And we must also be free to speak our fears, Murut. We must also be free. Or maybe it's because of age with us. I don't know with you young people. You can't speak your fears.
Mama,
but
can I say something quickly? Everybody says I'm young. You know how old I am? I'm turning 54 years this year.
Oh, yeah. No. Okay, but you're younger than us. You're younger than us. So we talk. Liana, he talks. I speak my fears. He speaks his fears. Yeah, okay. You have a client. He works with some young men. You have a client. He goes. And I ask, is it a woman? Yes, but I'm taking people with me because he knows the traps.
Exactly.
So you must be open and talk, Muruti, so that you don't fall.
Yes.
I'm telling you now, cheating can be avoided.
Wow.
communication is very powerful. Cheating can be avoided. Cheating can be
The
avoided.
stages of cheating is this
It's
phone thing?
yeah. Somebody can access your phone, and my husband, when he's in the bathroom taking a bath, his phone rings. I'm able to answer it. But some people go into the bathroom with phones. I don't know, Muruti. Things happen. Things happen. But to buy in a shower with their phones, the wife cannot answer the phone, the husband can't answer the phone. I don't know what kind of lifestyle is that. But maybe it's because we are from an experience where we don't want to lose what we have now. We once lost each other, and we wouldn't want to go there. So we know what to avoid, but communication is key.
Wow.
Talk. Here's a man, he gives you attention. Here's a woman, always. And he knows, he will be saying, this lady, we fixed her TV box and blah, blah, blah. She keeps calling. Then he calls the other young men, Stephen and them, go. He knows.
So
there's a...
Yeah. Will it be wise for an individual when you are approached by someone of a different sex or gender to you to deal with that matter before you even tell your spouse about it?
It's even better.
Yeah.
It's even better. It's even better because that's how Lynn and I ended up saying that to the teacher, to say, if you see anything, don't worry. Don't worry. But thank you for caring. Don't worry.
So
but like, it goes back to that, what I said, Murut. The spiritual realm is not asleep. Muruti Pule is not happy at home. There will be a woman who suddenly gives you attention. And Luana, you can't pretend like you don't see where this attention is going, because you can tell. Or this attention is definitely going somewhere.
So
you don't entertain.
Yes. When Mama introduced this issue, you didn't want to...
No. Yes, just to share, after she said that, there was this day, I didn't check, then she went to school with one earring. Then her clerk calls me and says, Mr. Sono, you didn't check Mrs. Sono. She has got one earring. Do you still love her? I said, no, I didn't check. I made a mistake. So, but I didn't have the thing, I don't know, I need to fight this teacher or what, but she told me. Then I realized that, sometimes, we, small things, we just ignore them, little things, which they also contribute, But I didn't take it that in a very bad way.
Wow. That was a good one.
Yes.
And then when it comes to the finances in the house, how do we sit down as a couple and discuss the finances in the house?
I would say there can be a strategy of how to discuss finances. You see, when you go to premarital counseling, these are things you are told.
I hear you, ma'am. I hear you, Papa.
Because sometimes you find that now of late we have to be fair and honest. Any gentleman who gets married, you find that most women now of late, they drive expensive cars, they earn more than a man, that is something you can't run away from. But when you are counseled and told those things in a premarital counseling, you are able to handle the situation. You don't, sometimes, in some families you find that it's not easy to can discuss finances because the other feel inferior. That I'm bringing a little income. This one, she brings that much income,
I see.
But finances, it's a thing that always you sit down and you discuss. And it's very important. Did you know that you can sit down and discuss finances? You have to know at the same time who is a good manager of finances. You can't discuss. You understand? It's not only discussing, but you have to know who is able to administer those finances. Another thing that you'll have to know, you can bring more money than the man or than the woman, but you find that you can't use that money. The one who brings little does more than the one who brings more.
Come on. Wow, that is deep.
You see, that is how we check these things. And we have to check that at the same time, there is no competition. There is no competition. Because sometimes the one who brings more money tends to control and dominate the other. You see? And also that those are things that you get in premarital counseling. So when now you live together,
Yeah.
you also discuss that, okay, fine. Now, who's going to manage this? Who's going to manage that?
Mama Son, is it still okay ukujola nisemshadweni? Angisho ukujola ngimisha ukuthi wena nobaba ngeni be ama young couples.
Yes.
Does it play a good role in that?
It plays a very major role.
Yeah.
And going out, Murut. I get it, there are things you did when you before you got married.
Yeah.
Let's do them again.
Aye.
Let's bring some fun in the marriage.
Wow.
Let's bring some fun
It's
in the
sacred.
marriage.
Yeah.
Yes, it's important. My husband loves pirates, by the way.
I'm just my throat.
Yeah,
I'm a course-
just the, oh, you're a course. So I was a course, I had to quit. I had to
Yeah.
quit, yeah. So I was saying to him with the recent game, let's go back to the stadium, you remember?
Wow.
We used to go to the stadium and
Yeah.
we would enjoy.
Wow.
It was fun.
Yeah.
So I said to him with this game, let's go back to the stadium.
Mom.
Let's bring that back because sitting on the couch,
Yeah.
it doesn't do it well
Yeah, you need to be
anymore.
there.
And one of the reasons he had quit stadium, he wanted to spend more time with me.
Wow.
But I was saying to him, let's go back now together to the stadium. So it's important to bring back those things that you used to do.
Yeah.
Nichola,
Yeah.
you know, holding, hugging, kissing,
Yeah.
even in public, you
Wow.
know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
We
body
were,
image.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So and then,
Yes.
and then Baba, on your side, dating zokuphuma, are they still essential ukuthi niphume mama nithi without abantwana?
Yeah, that's very, very important. You know, it also keeps that flavor, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it also makes you people, you know, to be like you are friends, although you're husband
hear.
and wife. And it's also good that it also takes out the routine, you know.
Wow.
And it's very good to go out. Going out is very, very good. We do go out. It does surprise me and say, let's go out, you know. And then even myself, come on, let's go out.
Because you need
know.
to enjoy the marriage, not
Exactly.
enjoy it. Eh?
No.
Exactly.
Even sleeping
You know.
out, Murut.
Sleeping out.
Sleeping out. Even sleeping out.
Wow.
Sleeping out doesn't end with. Even we no longer have little children. In fact, it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
We pack our bags now. We are going out.
Wow.
Sleeping out. There's no one we are worried about.
Yeah.
Then we get one young man come monitor the house.
And then
We
you
are
go.
leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even sleeping out. And I love going out a lot, sleeping out. He wants to go where he knows there'll be a big screen TV for pirates issues. So we really, going out is important, Morut.
Is it also important to have a circle of friends that are close to you? Or before you get into marriage, you've got, let's say, Papa, you have about 6-7 friends out there. Is it important to limit your circle of friends when you're in marriage?
Yeah, it's very good sometimes to limit, you know, on friends. Remember, now you have somebody you're living with.
Yeah.
You can't visit your 7 friends all of this week. I must visit that one. Then I must visit that one. And remember that some of them, they don't add value into your life. Because some of them, they're not growing. You know,
They remain boys.
you may be married all of your years, but it's very good to keep that friendship at a distance.
Yeah.
Don't say scatter them out completely.
Yeah.
But there are those that you know that this one, my secrets are safe with this one.
You can trust it.
I can trust this one. For an example, you say maybe you're going to Devon, and then you know that if I'm off, this couple, I can ask them, please keep checking my
house. Yeah.
You
True,
understand?
true.
So there are those people that you need to know that this one I can count on them.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's a beautiful
It's
one.
very, very good. That's so sometimes you ask yourself a question that if it happens the Lord remembers me and my wife now, who will I say will take care of my kids?
Oh, I hear you, Ruth.
You know, who will be sort of a watch on my kids?
Yeah. And then I like it when you bring also the entertainment and enjoyment inside the marriage. Will it be proper also to have your clothing of a younger age when you are with your husband, maybe inside the house or something like that? Because there are people who are aging, and when they age now I go back and say this shwe and the stuff. Because such things also, they are demoralizing.
It's true.
Because you can't be always seeing mama is shwe. I'm not saying she must be
yes.
No, I hear you, Murut.
No, what is it also important to have such chama time,
Murut, before I respond to that, remind me so that it would be injustice for us not to touch on sexual intercourse.
Okay.
Because that's also a problem in marriages.
Right.
So it would be injustice.
Yeah,
definitely. Murut, now we have a policy, ne? Runa. When I go shopping, I ask younger people in the shop, would you wear this? It's a shock, ne, Murut? Because maybe I was helped by my daughter, who, when you buy dresses, she says you can't wear this in Gauteng.
Okay.
In 2020, what?
Yeah.
So each time I buy a dress, each time I buy shoes, each time, my husband will tell you, I look around the shop. If I see somebody younger than me, there is something, I go like, will you wear this shoe? She said, then I don't buy it. Then I don't buy it.
Okay.
And
you don't want
this
to
is not
too much.
And Muruti, I'm telling you now, this is said in the most humble way.
Yeah.
This is said in a most very, very humble way.
I hear you.
When I'm dressed, the dresses I buy at church, even younger people come and say, wow.
Come on now.
It makes me feel good. I still have my touch on him.
Hi, mama.
It's not about wow with the younger people.
Yeah.
It's me saying I still have my touch on him. The type of underwears you buy, the type of, it's important. It's important, Muru. So it's a yes to your question. Yes. Can we stop dressing like we are 80 when we are not? When we are not.
Because
when we are, it goes even with the hairstyles, Murut.
Yeah.
Even with the hairstyles, there are wigs that make you look like a granny.
Yeah.
You don't buy those. And they quite offended. But we talk about these things when we speak about when we are in your family can stand. To say, how do you dress? That counts a lot. The type of you can't wear dresses like these a lot. This is a gift for me. But you can't always be like, oh, thank you. But you can't always be like this. Because when we met, because when we met, it was about the legs he saw. It was about a lot of things.
Exactly.
Now, and Muruti di shweshwe, I thought kids are pay memilwe kuna leaf. You know, di shweshwe. I thought ha kuna leaf rilo pila, rulo pecha. It's for that. And then also hutla, wapara di roko tsa hao. Yeah, you look okay. Yes, the short tsa hao, di di short. Na kina le tsona di shorts.
Come on now.
And I'm not a slender, sorry, but kina le tsona di shorts. Ke di apara. Watching TV reduci, I'm in my grey shorts. I'm in my and then when I go kota, then so ke something coding. But immediately I'm back.
Yes. I also see you.
No, I used to do lifting, but I do most of the time. I do walk. Can I walk at the distance? And coming to clothing, I remember my wife. Rea ko shopong engwe a ke fitla ke kgetha jean, I ke kgetha jean ke those straight cuts old jeans, and my wife says ay. And then my wife calls one young man and says, oh, can you really buy this? This young man says, ay now it also changed my mind. So it's very good that in a family, if you are a man or woman married, you have these young gentlemen, young girls. Sometimes just ask them, they will help you. You understand? You see, that's like check the way, sometimes I will reka. Just ask them. Then they will tell her, I am rooting more. I will buy some more. And truly speaking, it disturbs you. You come home, you find a woman it would be really embarrassing. You know, in those days you find married but it will be strange. You come back and find a woman who's you know, you ask this young generation, you know, they will guide you and they will tell you, you know, that I time so, you know, and it's a powerful thing.
And the power of communication, Muruti, don't be offended if Mama Aruska yapara you see these pants they are wearing. These if you say to me buy for him, I go buy for you. These, but I will not buy. Keep Brentwood banabak. Keep Brentwood. I will not, like he says. No. Yes, because you know, that especially now where I work, Muruti, it's dangerous because I don't want to be admiring teachers. But principal unsheba haholo go ntse jwa tole teacher principal unshebile haholo then area ko di principals meeting ke admire the male principals because ha ke re ko yena para so wa gana akere you are one Muruti, make me happy when you dress le nna ire ke khwetse happy. That is why Harry Rekaruna, we ask young people, Okas Reka skippers, Harry no, Kirisibe love. This young person akasis apart. Sibe, Sibe, this young person urakas is Rick. Sibe, that's.
And what I like about that, Gori, while you are still during the course of the day, that's also preparing for later.
The night. The night. Let's call it like it is, Murut. The night. Yes. Yes. And let's because if you offend one, you can't expect them to perform in bed. That is why I said, let's touch on that. More premarital counseling, I've heard him touch on that. To say you need to talk. What makes you happy? And you need to find out how much have you run. Because to marry somebody who slept with 20 people, hey, Muruti, you will not satisfy such a person.
Hey, come on.
Muruti, you'll never satisfy such a person. And it will break the marriage.
Mama, come on now.
I'm telling you.
Then how do you know?
That's okay, if you're married to somebody, open. But he always emphasizes, open up, let's talk. Have you been in bed before? Is it too much? Is it open up? Because this girl or this young man might not be able to satisfy you. Do you want to continue with this marriage? Because marriage is about sex, Murut, as well. The truth of the matter. If I'm not happy in bed, please. That is why you have marriages breaking. Because of that. And the Christian body does not want to touch on that. But how do you break a marriage in sex? Murut, it's huge, it's big. God created it to be enjoyed. He created it to be enjoyed. So when we I'm going too deep.
Let's go,
when God created it to be enjoyed. What makes you happy, love, he tells me. When you touch me here, when you touch me there, when you touch me there, I'm happy. What makes you happy? I tell him, when you touch me here, when you and by the time we go into intimacy, everybody's happy and the marriage is happy. Have you ever heard people saying, you had sex yesterday? Without the person saying, there's a glow, there's a bonahalang. But the body doesn't want, the Christian body doesn't want to talk about that. But sex is not everything. And I know I'm on live podcast. Sex is everything. If it's bad there, it's bad. And then that's why you find people divorcing and they can't tell us the truth. It's just that he doesn't speak well with me. I will say, change your speaking. He doesn't dress well. No, change your dress code. No, it's because he's family. We then say, don't go to your family. And no, the issue is he doesn't satisfy me in bed. I'm hungry. So
you end up going out there.
People end up going out there. So in premarital counseling, he speaks about that.
Yeah.
Do you love sex? Yes. You see, you are marrying somebody who loves sex. Do something.
Yeah.
Do you think you still want to stick? Because others don't love sex that much. As long as you gave them money and a good car, they are okay.
Yeah.
Others, they want. So they must know what. You must know what your spouse likes.
Yes.
That's important, Muruti,
So, Muruti,
for the
Mama's
marriage
touching-
to be happy.
Yes, Mama is touching me. Things are very deep here. So, she also at the earlier age, at the earlier stage, touched Tabatsaho Apara even in the bedroom. You know, only but when the patrons are parents,
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
You
know,
yeah.
You know, let me recheck a little bit. It's very important. We need to understand that when you get married, let us not spiritualize this and all that. Sex is key. Now, that is why when we give premarital counseling, I always ask, and I also give this example, that it's about an engine.
Huh?
When you buy a car, it's about an engine.
Okay.
Give an example,
Wow.
when you buy a car, it's about an engine.
Yeah.
In those olden days, we used to grow up and say the body is good, but the engine is fucked up. You see?
Yeah.
So in marriage, you know, in marriage, we talk a lot about sex, position of sex, how to do sex, and all that. Now, the reason that people most divorce is that when they were in premarital counseling, this one did not open up that I'm a champion when it comes to sex.
Yeah.
So this one, unyala or in a backyard, okay, all of us, we know nothing, but it's a champion.
Yeah.
So when you do it, you don't do it the champion style, now goes out.
Wow.
So that also helps. You understand?
Communication.
It goes back to communication.
Communication.
You know. And one man says, I mean, those are tough words, you understand? But had these things addressed in premarital counseling and open up and say, I've run from here to here. You see? Then let's see how can these things, people be helped.
And you can teach your spouse. You are free to teach your spouse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You are
So that is
free.
communication.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
And then, Mruti, if I may ask this one, is it necessary, Hori, let's say, like, there are people who've been in pornography before and stuff. And
Yes.
such things, is it necessary to bring them in a
No,
marriage?
please, no.
Bring them in which sense that they continue doing that?
Yeah,
or-
like watching those
No.
Demonic.
You don't.
That's demonic.
Yeah, remember that
Demonic.
there are two worlds: spiritual, physical.
Yeah.
And remember, the devil, it's not relaxing. The devil always invent his product afresh. He does it afresh.
Yeah.
Now, if you take that and you bring it, the devil will begin to give you an excuse of saying, now, if Ilori, you can't satisfy me, allow me then to go and then, you see.
You are bringing another altar in your bedroom.
Yes.
Because
It's
now that
demonic.
altar now
It's a cult.
It's a
Muruti.
cult already.
It's a cult. It's a form of worship.
But is it wrong to initiate the styles halili betting that? Because you cannot be always missionary.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong,
Exactly.
Muruti. Just don't
There's nothing
bring
wrong.
videos or anything
Yeah.
that is pornographic into your marriage. Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's filth actually, because the Bible is clear about our eyes, the Bible is clear about our
Hearing
bodies
and stuff.
and what we hear and all that.
No,
So it is, but you can teach each other and enjoy your marriage. As long as it's about enjoying your marriage, it's not about bringing anything demonic.
Yeah.
It's as long as it's about enjoying your marriage. But bringing pornographic material into your marriage, you are calling for a divorce. You are calling for a divorce.
Yeah.
Those are spirits. There are spirits accompanying pornography. Those are spirits. And that's the last thing. And I love the way you put it. You are bringing an altar that will want to be militating against your marriage.
Yeah.
So it's not wise.
And then if ever you have a misunderstanding between the two, I've heard once another couple. There was this thing, Yahori. One was being apologetic of whatever that they did, but the thing was the tone of the way she was presenting that. It was not making the other spouse to feel as if there's an apology in it. Yeah, I don't know if maybe you understand, Papa, what I'm trying to say. Is it important or when you bring your frustrations, would you say in an authentic manner? Yeah, does that also work?
You know, sometimes it causes by what, ne? You remember, if there is no communication in a marriage, the other spouse what alelan, and they tend to blow. And they explode. And then that is why finally Tonya changed the way of buang and all that. You know. But sometimes it's very good that the two of you learn how to handle your problems. You know, because people who are helping other people who have also our problems. But you need to ask yourself, how are they managing? And this will be so amazing that you find that most Christians are the ones who have problems. Mara next door, you ask yourself, what's wrong? You know, this man who next door, oh hey, you fit this all this up and down, you know. So those are some of the things that marriage you also learn. You don't have to learn only from those who are Christians. You can also learn from those who are not safe. But don't take issues godly and bring them to your marriage. You can learn if in that one next door pillar peacefully take that peace, implement it in your marriage. Because God is wants people to live in peace. You understand?
I hear you, Ruth.
Yes.
And I want to advocate for marriage workshops. People must go. Many ministries now are doing marriage workshops. Folks must attend marriage workshops. You can never reach a point where you say you know everything and you know too much, because we are growing. If somebody is doing a marriage workshop and they are opening up age, we are above 50 now. We have to attend. Well, we can't say we know it all because he's doing your family can stand. No, Konja, at 50, what new things can we include in our marriage? What new things can we bring in at the age we are in? So we grow. You got married at 30, attend marriage workshops. 40, you are no longer 30. There's a difference. 50, you are no longer 40. There's a difference. So marriage workshops help. Then you realize, oh, this is how I ask for forgiveness. And then personally, Muruti, my husband will tell you, I keep believing more sorry. I keep believing more sorry apology. You can't say, hey, I apologize. Everybody apologizes. I ask for forgiveness. Now those are the words that make sense to me. I ask, like, I'll tell you the difference. Murut, if I want to stand and go to that young man, sorry, Murut, can I pass? Does that have impact? No. Hey, but I ask for forgiveness for the way I spoke to you. It carries weight. How? I don't know. But for me, my husband knows. If I've hurt him, I say, I ask for forgiveness for the way I spoke to you. I don't say sorry. If I want that thing, the young man, sorry, young man, give me that back. I now wait. So we need to bring a difference. Ngicela uxolo for ngendlela engikhulume nawe ngayo.
And imagine
please ngixolele and uyakhona ukuxola. Mara mangithi sorry, hayi Muruti man. No, lingwana. Sorry to disturb you, mommy. Can I have water? Then sorry.
Wow. We are heading almost to the end of our interview. Now, just in closing, Papa, there is this thing, Mama, you are running with it. Marriage can stand or something like that.
Your family can stand. This is where we touch most of the things that we spoke about, and more than that. You know. And sometimes we also bring people who are divorcees. You know, we also speak to them, you know, in this, your family can stand. And then most of the time you find that there are marriages that are about to collapse. You know, we also get into that. In this, your family can stand.
Wow.
You know, and sometimes Nere Ranako Foslo, then they would bring different churches. We set a date, then we go and we address them.
Amen.
You know, and sometimes go Muruti Majola, we would go. He would invite couples. Go and speak to. But now another thing that I would encourage that also it's a thing that's burning in my heart. Is that these gentlemen that are, these gentlemen that we have now, who are so educated, who have money at an early stage in the body of Christ, these ladies who are responsible, have money and all that. It's my desire to have, once at these conferences, there's this pastor who used to invite me to come and speak to the young people. He would set up a conference for a week, to speak to young people, preparing them towards the marriage. I see. It's one of the things that now it's beginning to come back in my heart. That how about we having these gentlemen?
To empower them.
And ladies let them come together. Then let's have that conference.
Nice.
So in this, your family can stand. We don't believe that a family Moruti Kufedile. No, we don't. We believe that God has a solution. God has an answer.
God has a solution and
God has an answer.
With that said, I'm going to ask you viewers just to share, talk about this podcast, because in these episodes that are coming, we are going to go deeply into such. And in closure, Mama, can you just give us just a last statement to the couples, and then Papa will also do so as we close.
Jeremiah 29 verse 11, God has a plan. God has a plan for every marriage, to prosper us, to bless us, to give us hope at the end. We must just know we have been blessed. So let's enjoy the family. But never be so full of pride that you are not prepared to learn from anyone. Because every distraction and a fall comes. Where there is pride, there'll be distraction, there'll be a fall. So let's be prepared to learn at all times and live in peace with your spouse.
Wow.
Marriage is wonderful. Marriage is beautiful as long as God is at the center.
Amen.
As long as God is at the center.
Papa.
Yeah, I would say, marriage somewhere, it's about compromise sometimes.
Wow.
And there is no boss. And secondly, to those who feel that, it's hopeless, they can't go on. As I speak, there are those who are planning to go and divorce on Monday. Before you do that, we are there to help. If possible, you can try and speak to Pastor Pule. Let us intervene and assist and see, can't we help? Can't we help? God still loves that marriage. God still loves that family.
It can still stand.
It can still stand.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then, Mama, Papa, just include, if people want to consult you, any maybe website or something like that,
Just cell phone numbers.
Okay. If
because we answer them.
Okay, no, that's good. Right. From myself, Pastor Pule Mahale on His Grace podcast, thank you for joining us. May the Spirit of the good Lord be with you. I pray that your marriages are godly, and whatever that you do, remember, this marriage also is an institution. Put God first and all is going to be okay. I am saying from myself, from the podcast, thank you, and we will meet you again. Mama, just wave to Papa. Let us wave to the audience, and then we say bye.
Bye.
From This is His Grace podcast. I love you. Sign out. God bless you.